right stuff? Do you have the right stuff? The right stuff, the right stuff. Tell me, do you have the right stuff? Do you have the right stuff? The right stuff, the right stuff. Tell me, do you have the right stuff? Do you have the right stuff? The right stuff, the right stuff. Tell me, do you have the right stuff? Do you have the right stuff?
Welcome back to The Write Stuff, where we bring attention to those using their talents and skills to live their dreams and share how you can do the same. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, and I'm glad to have you here with me on this special occasion because we're celebrating the 3rd anniversary of our reading organization, Conversations Book Club. What began in November 2006 with 3 members at the Medgar Evers Library in Jackson, Mississippi, has grown to 10 chapters in 5 states with something for all ages, background, and interest. One of the things that has made Conversations so unique is its ability to connect readers with the authors they love. Think about this. To date, we have hosted over 70 authors in events and held conference calls with over 200 authors with our book clubs, more than any other literary organization that's out there. And all of our events have been free and open to the public and co-ed, meaning we have just as many men as we have women attending our meetings, all discussing the power and influence of books. In this week's edition of The Write Stuff, I'm going to share some of the highlights of the past 3 years with you. We're also going to reveal our choices for the top 100 books of 2009. Now, it's a pleasure of mine to read as many books as I do. In fact, over this past year, I read over 200 titles, and now you're going to see what I think should be on your reading list or what books I think you should be sharing with others. This list is highly regarded because it gives equal weight to self-published and traditionally published authors. Also in this episode, author Jeff Rivera will be sharing this week's 60-second writing tip, and marketing guru Earl Hall is back with us, giving us more information you can use right now. The National Day of Reading is right around the corner, so make sure you'll be participating in your area. We'll share some information about that also. Enjoy the show, and I'll check in with you later. We're here today on Saturday, February the 9th with best-selling author Brenda L. Thomas, author of several books, Threesome, Foreplay, and now her memoir, Laying Down My Burden. Brenda, I can tell you've had a long weekend here at Conversations Book Club, not only in Mississippi but also in Memphis. How was it, your first visit to the Magnolia State?
It was great. It was exhausting, but it was very good, very fulfilling. I really, really enjoyed it and glad I came.
Okay. For you, what would you say was the highlight of the 2 days?
The highlight was the school, talking to the students at the schools, because that was something I wanted to do. Wasn't sure how I was ever going to do it, or if I could. And it went very well. I enjoyed it. You know, it was challenging. It was challenging talking to children from 2nd grade to 11th grade about domestic violence.
You seem to be really passionate about this book. What would you say for you, what has writing this book done to help you not only with your writing career but also in your personal life?
It's helped me to heal from the abuse I suffered. It really has helped me to heal, and hopefully it's going to help me to become a more whole person and understand the cycle of abuse.
Wow. Well, I tell you, you have definitely helped us to understand what you've gone through and help us to see you as a survivor. I know one of the stops that you made yesterday was at a shelter, and where you had one young lady share her story with you. When you hear stories like that and you think about what you have survived and what you've overcome, how does it help you feel when it comes to looking toward the future?
Makes me very hopeful. And it's hard when you hear those stories. It just pulls at you emotionally, and it really cuts you deep when you hear those stories from women, because you carry those stories with you. And it makes me stronger to keep my fight, to keep domestic violence in full view for everyone.
Oh.
I'm Tom Sands, writer and director of the short film The Write Stuff. Illiteracy is not just an American problem. People all over the world, including the UK, are unable to read and write. If we work together, this is something that we can change forever. So join Cyrus, Webb, me, and the Write Stuff in doing your part to raise awareness about this issue. To find out more, go to www.thewritestufftv.com, and to find out more about me, go to vimeo.com/Tom Sands, or email me at substantialfilms@gmail.com.
Here is a part of my interview with best-selling author Dynah Zale.
We're here today with best-selling author Dynah Zale. How you doing, Dynah?
I'm doing good.
Dynah, you just finished with your first visit to Mississippi here with the Conversations Book Club, and also meeting with the Savvy Book Club last evening. Tell us a little bit about your visit.
Oh, my visit was great. The Southern hospitality was overwhelming in Mississippi. We went to I met a lot of different people. Cyrus, Webb, he was great, took me all around. Savvy Book Club, great group of women, just absolutely perfect. I couldn't have a better time.
Dynah, you were actually here promoting your second book, which is Heaven Sent. Your first book was Drama in the Church. It actually was one of our book club selections for this year, earlier in the year. Tell us a little bit about what got you into writing in the beginning.
Mainly my personal experiences. It all stemmed from, growing up in church and seeing the experiences that happen, the things that happen in the church. Not that I want to highlight the bad that happens in the church, but I want everyone to acknowledge that the church is not can sin to. Everyone in the church can sin.
Okay, all right. One of the things I thought was interesting yesterday, you had a book signing at Walmart, and you had not only female customers, which is something that's normal, especially when it comes to books, but you had quite a few males that bought your book also, except for the obvious reason, of course, you're a beautiful woman. All right. Have you found that your books do kind of transcend gender?
Yes. Back in Jersey, we have male members of our book club back there, and a lot of the males come up to me, and they actually, when they read the book, they're kind of upset. They feel that the males are portrayed wrong. So every time I write a book, they're like, "Can you please make the men be a little bit more strong?"
Okay, all right. Okay, Dynah, for our viewers that may want to know what's coming up next for you, I know you're leaving Mississippi today, going back to Atlanta. What can they expect next from you on the literary front?
Okay, I'm working on my third novel will be out August 1st. That's more drama in the church. I'm working on my fourth book. I haven't had a name yet. It's not titled yet. And I'm also working on a stage play, and that is set to hit the stage the last week of September. And hopefully by 2009 we will be down here in Mississippi. So please pray for me on that.
Awesome.
If you want to get in touch with me, I don't have a website, but you can hit me up at MySpace, and it's just Dynah Zale.
Okay, all right. Dynah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for visiting Mississippi, to being here with the Conversations Book Club, and also spending time with the Savvy Book Club. We definitely have appreciated having you here, and we look forward to the next visit.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.